or a beautiful nightmare. Somebody please me. You're love too good to be true. Good morning, good afternoon, and good night. You have tuned in to another moment behind the veil with ZahzahZoe. Today, we're going to be speaking about being the truth seeker. For all of you guys who don't know, my name is ZahzahZoe, third generational healer in my family. And here on this station, we speak about the upliftment of the ascension. So today we're going to get into becoming your own truth seeker. I've learned in life that if you don't become the truth seeker, then you are left open to a lot of lies, a lot of bullshit, a lot of deception, a lot of narcissistic activity. And that right there is not good for the evolution of the Akashic record of the sacred divine. So you guys, before we get started, let's friend. You all know TikTok is racist. And I'm not one of those ascended masters that is going to allow the bullshit of my matrix life to stop me from giving the information. If nobody has never told you, your voice box is your power. And they work very hard in the matrix to stop you from speaking your truth, especially when it comes to high level adepts such as myself and my small collective. Blessed in fire. Thank you for the share. So please understand that job that's stressing you, the people who are dying and sick in your family, the lying ass people in your atmosphere, they're all there to take and do one thing and one thing only. And that is take your power, take your voice. And this is a lot of the reasons why a lot of you are dealing with a lot of karmic individuals, because they are susceptible to psychic attack, which allows them to play parts in your life to literally pull you from the true initiative, from the true reason of life, which is ascending and reaching the highest level of your mind, body, and soul. Blessed in fire to all who's in the room. To my A1 day ones, if there are any of, blessed in fire, thank you for the diamonds. If there are any of my moderators in the room, if you see any karmic activity, tune them out and block them. And we advise you individuals to not really engage with the karmic individuals. I am a melanated, very high, sexually vaulted black goddess. So I tend to draw gremlins. I also tend to draw karmics. So please don't get caught up in the hate and messages. Focus on me right here. Focus on me, because I'm about to give you some third eye gems to place in your crown to literally tap into your mind, body, and soul, so you don't become a slave, or I should say, you don't continue to be a slave in this matrix. So grab your drink, grab your drug of choice if you choose, your tea, and we're about to get started. Let's see, there are only 4 likes. You guys, I have a problem. I believe I do not give this information to karmics or to robots or bots. So let's get the likes to around 200, 300 before we get started. If not, we can always do this video later. No worries. And again, we thank you for your 2D gifts. We thank you for your diamonds. We thank you for your 3D gifts. But all we ask is that you press that free button for the like, because this shows us here at ZahzahZoe Healing Core that the message is being relayed. And that's all that matters to us. By the way, I am a private shadow reader. We have readings from $6 rapid reads to $77.99 full embodied 360 degree zodiac man readers. Hit up our Cash App at ZahzahZoe with your contact information, and we'll get started pulling your demons and your skeletons out of your closet. Yes, we are a reader that actually reads karmic energies and long time curses and also blocks. Blessed in fire. Remember, you guys, you can tune in on our Facebook at Dark Goddess 99. You can also tune in. This is so wrong. You can also tune in to our Patreon, now open at Dark Goddess 99. Also our OnlyFans. At Dark Goddess 90. What the fuck is going on? Give me a second, you guys. I've been dealing with a lot of setbacks and shit. Bliss and fire to all my Zoes. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share. Today we're going to talk about you becoming the truth seeker. You becoming the truth seeker. It's like they're trying to fucking block me from the page that I need the fucking likes on. Alright. So how come? Wait. What live am I? Oh, I'm at Dark. That's what I'm at. Oh. Oh, I was putting in the wrong information. Okay. I was like, wait, what's going on here? Like, seriously. What in the hell is going on here? All right, we got it to 300. It's a small group today, but you guys, all I ask to give this information is that you share and also press the like button. I'll make this short because there's really not that much people in here, and I'm going to go on to my next page to give the same information. How do you become the truth seeker? Simple. First, you have to understand that when we get into this world, we're talking about crazy love. When you get into this realm, into this energy field called Earth, you're talking about literally a lunatic planet, a psycho planet. Don't let nobody tell you that there are only some people crazy here on Earth. Actually, you're on a Earth where the whole society only use about 10% of their brain. So that automatically confirms that everyone on this planet is some sort of mentally disabled. With that being said, once you understand the cosmic truth that there is not one person. Bliss and fire, soul mind, thanks for coming through. I guess you're getting the vibration of me being a man, but that's your problem, not mine. I'm all woman. I have all the woman parts that satisfies the woman that I will find. Because perfect examples like Zoe mind, they wonder why women have lost their attraction to men and really are not even interested in dealing with men with appendages because they are mentally lost, mentally confused. Now, don't get me wrong. There are some studs who are just as fucked up in the head as men, but real men wonder why we women don't deal with them no more. Mentally, they are so off, and to be honest with you, I believe men are lower vibrational species, so I don't waste my time with lower vibrational species. Black woman is God. We are the superior race. And some people just can't handle that. Oh well, I'm too busy on a $100,000 project to be worried about hating ass people on some old real. But this is all woman, just to let you know. This is all woman. My ancestor says cosmic woman. Why y'all bullshitting on some old real? Okay. So when you come into this planet, you understand that everybody is psycho. The karmics, even some of the sacred divines, all of them are mentally off. Your question should be, what type of mentally off person you want to deal with, you want to fuck with, you want to tell your truths to, you want to tell your secrets to. This is what's most important. And when you understand that, when I tell you it is your job to become the truth seeker, then you understand the cosmic truth. Believing what people are saying about you, not a good idea. Running to other motherfuckers to get insight and to help you make a decision on something is the biggest mistake you'll ever have in your life and ever do in your life. Following the trends, following the modes, you know what I'm saying? Looking for the follows will have you lost and confused. For all of you guys, don't worry if you can't watch this whole video. We will be uploading sooner or later this same video onto our sister channel on YouTube at either Dark Goddess 99 on YouTube, Soul Healer 99 on YouTube, or ZahzahZoe Healing Core LLC on YouTube. So if you have to go, don't worry. You can check our Akashaic record on YouTube and get this information should you have to go. And whether you stay or whether you go, thank you for spending a little time here in this sacred space at ZahzahZoe Healing Core. Warning, you come in here with negativity. Trust and believe what you thought couldn't get worse will get worse as you are exited out of the building with 2 more problems that you didn't come in here with. Later on, you're going to ask yourself, was it worth it to open my mouth and speak madness to the sacred bloodline goddess? That's up to you to decide. Blissed in fire. Now, when we are talking about being the truth seeker, we're literally talking about either hating yourself or loving yourself. Because we find that the people who hate themselves chase other people and their information. We also find that people who hate themselves are constantly, and I'm guilty of doing this because I'm a healer, your main priority becomes trying to heal someone else. Your mother, your father, your sister, your brother. I've done it. I've done it. But I learned through my 3 decades of my journey as an adept, as an ancient one, as an elder. Yeah, as an elder. Don't let this beautiful skin fool you on some old real shit. I'm most of all of y'all elders in this room, almost 50. Can't wait. Seriously, can't wait for my 50th birthday on some old real shit. But with that being said, when you have no self-love, when you hate self, you're chasing information, you're chasing likes, you're chasing love from other people instead of being the truth seeker. When you become the truth seeker, you are chasing you. You're not in the comments trying to get people to look at you by talking negative to a person that you don't even know. That's karmic activity. You're not begging someone to love you and stay with you after they've told you time and time again they don't want to be with you. That's a telltale sign that you don't love yourself. You're chasing love outside of it. Shout out to all my Krishan and Blueface toxic relationships. I'm not hating. It's just observation. When someone does not want to be with you and has said fully, look, chick, stop calling me, stop reaching out to me, I don't want to be with you. You have to acknowledge that information. Now, if they haven't told you nothing and they're ghost and they're quiet, that's a different situation. But if the person has told you, look, I'm not interested, then there is a point in your evolution where you have to love yourself so much to leave them alone and not try to hex them and not try to beg them to be with you. On some more real, when you become the truth seeker, you allow yourself to see the truths even in pain. I forgot my water. On some more real. Blissed in fire, Masala. Blissed in fire, Janice Hovan. Blissed in fire, Miss Lala. Thanks for coming through on Kings and Queens. Hello from Puerto Rico. Joalanier Riviera. Blissed in fire, Queen. Thanks for coming through. I don't want to make this complicated because I have to repeat this shit on my next page. But I need for you guys to become the truth seeker. There are 11 people watching me right now, including the people that are not in the live, but that are behind the rope. And I need for you to understand that for as long as you're chasing love outside of yourself, you are negating the assignment. Everybody, and the gag is, everybody has the assignment. Everybody has the same assignment, which is searching and digging deep in the roots of you. Digging deep in the roots of you. Once you understand this, then you realize, oh, instead of trying to save my father from his sickness, the best thing I can do for not only my father, but for my future kids, for my future wife, for my state of being, for everyone who gets touched by me and the shit that I do, I need and must make me the priority. By doing this, you are not only helping your sick father, but you're also helping your future children in this life and all of your parallel lives, because all of that makes a difference. For all of you guys who don't know, the best way to manifest your future is by living your right now. Because when you're living your right now, you are literally existing in your past, in your future, and in your present. And when you make your right now, that's why that right now feeling is so important, because that is the highest level of magic. It ain't kitchen witching, trying to get a bitch to fucking stay with you. It's self-realization, master magic, unloving in you and finding out why you love you right the fuck now, despite the shade, despite the hate, despite the setbacks, confusions, and the lacks. The highest form of magic is loving on you right the fuck now in all levels of you, no matter how fucked up the situation. To my non-A1 day ones, you guys, I was literally living in a van on the street. I was lucky enough for a beautiful queen, an elder, to hear my story and bless me super cheap for a room for rent. Just a room. And I'm learning in my ascension that what you can do in one room, you can do anywhere. And I feel like that's what Spirit is trying to tell me. Don't get me wrong. I'm one of those who feel too much too. Because I have a soulmate that is literally a phone call away from helping with her problems. But I've learned, as being a healer for many people and healing many people. Oh yeah, I got a record. Check my cred in the cosmos, online if you have to. Be the truth seeker. I say, you want to know about me? Go online and Google my shit. Okay? Go online and Google my shit. And then you'll understand a little who the fuck you dealing with. But I've got cosmic cred. And I've healed 1,000. And I've learned that you can't force someone to get a healing. It's that old euphemism. You can lead a horse to water. I'm going to cry. You could lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. Literally, my soulmate is going through some shit from death to sickness in her family. And I literally yearn to reach out and help her, which I did. I reached out. But yet again, she ignored me. Yet again, no call, no show. And I realized we as humans were always trying to help someone else instead of helping ourselves. So to my sacred divines, stop trying, and I'm guilty of this. Don't think I'm trying to penalize you guys. Stop trying to help other people and just help yourself. Because that is the highest form of healing everybody in your circle. You go left when you're trying to help people who are not ready to be helped, who do not want to be helped, who's not ready to put in the work for the help. You will literally bring yourself down like an anchor, trying to reach out to help people who don't want to be helped. And it doesn't hurt the pain. Thank you for the likes. It doesn't hurt the pain when you know you can help that person, when you know you are the key to their whole life changing, and they don't see that shit. It hurts. But you can't force a horse to drink water. And with that being said, you must be the truth seeker, and you must see that they're not ready for their healing, and it's time for you to move on. All you can do is pray for them and pray for the best. It hurts to know that my soulmate is in pain. It hurts to know that I can help her and she's choosing not for me to help her. But you must become the truth seeker. And I am the truth seeker. We are the truth seeker. You cannot force someone to go through a healing. You cannot shove a healing down somebody's throat. So I'm going to fall back. I'm going to fall back. And I'm going to pray she does well. And I'm going to pray her people are okay. And I'm going to focus on me. Because focusing on me helps me and everybody in my circle. And that's all I'm going to say about that. The only reason we as healers love so much is because of bad programming. We've been taught to not give a fuck. And please guys, please share. My algorithms are really fucked up. Every share counts. It gets the message out to more people. So I would like to ask everyone that's in the live to share at least one time, if you can, to somebody else. Please. I have to pull up my algorithms and get this message out. It's an important message. Sacred Divine, all of my lonely souls, please understand you cannot force someone to heal. If they do not want to heal, you have to fall back. You have to let go. And what a lot of religious people say, let God. But what they're not telling you is when you say let go and let God, that is you letting go. But then you becoming God, because the true cosmic mastery of being a master is by knowing when to let go. Not forcing like toxicity. Not pushing like narcissism. Like putting on shackles of metal. Unlike S&M bondage play, or what the Caucasus Mountain people did to a couple of Indian people on this planet. Yes, I'm one of those who believes nobody has never traveled in a fucking ship with hundreds of fucking black people. Nah, they plucked us off from an area where we were actually there already. On some more real. Don't believe the hype. You weren't put on no damn ships. That's why you can't find none of those slave ships. But that's another story. Let's focus on truth of being the truth seeker. When you become the truth seeker, you stop chasing answers from other people and you become the problem solver. You stop chasing comfort out of other people and you start comforting yourself. You stop chasing other people and how they feel about some shit. Like they're actually gonna live your life. Are those same motherfuckers are gonna be in your bedroom when you nut with your significant other? No, I doubt that. So why are you chasing answers from people who would never feel exactly what the fuck you feel every day of your life? As a master bloodline healer witch, I've come to learn that if you don't get your mind, body, and soul working together as one, as a legion of collective, you will always be a sleeping sheep. A lot of you think that you're not slaves anymore. Check what a social security number is. And then you realize, oh, you went from slave to stock, bitch. That's why a lot of us are reaching for our nationalism, because we're sick and tired of being a citizen. We will not be no government's cattle. You will not be clocking me or my wife's money. That's for sure. We're smarter than that in this family. To all of my black sheep, you will do it different. And that will rub your whole family the wrong way. You will move differently. And that will set off some people that you don't even know not to fucking like you. But that too is okay. Because when you start moving in the paradigms of a chosen one, thank you for the share. May blessings come back to you 10 times over for your kindness. When you realize that the black sheep, the chosen one, the golden ticket of the bloodline, it's been brought forth in a realm of a lot of motherfuckers that are not necessarily from their bloodline lineage. Let's talk about it. I'm being real about this shit. I'm being real. No cap. No fucking cap. Because there aren't no limitations here in ZahzahZoe Healing Core LLC. Most of you high-level adepts are bred and born into families that are completely strangers. But because we understand that we choose our problems and our joys and our abundance and our journeys before going through the forgetful tube of our mother's uterus. Okay? So sometimes we have to be bred through complete strangers just to hit the marks of the energetic exchanges that we want to hit in our timeline, in our life, in our initiations. Remember, the gag is everyone has the same assignment. You have the same assignment. We all have the same assignment. Is to reach the highest potential in yourself. Now, our goal is to reach androgyny. We love confusing motherfuckers. Is she a man? Is she a woman? What the fuck is she? How many licks does it get to the center of a black melanated woman? Let's find out. The gag is you'll never find out. Because our licks are eternal and we are androgynous and we have both. This is why children can come out albino white to cinder Anubis Basset black. But y'all don't hear me. Let me slow down because I got a lot of newbies. Let me slow down. Let me slow down. Because of these bad programmings, because of these unhealed inner traumas, we kind of get stuck in being told the truth instead of being, bing, 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 the truth seeker. A lot of my collective are realizing now they want to be the truth seekers. Blissed and Fire, thank you for the share. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the shares. Remember, we're also accepting $3 hollers and $5 hey at our Cash App at ZahzahZoe. And we are also offering private reads from $6 to $77.99. And these are full embodied shadow reads. So don't pay for a reading and send your contact information until you're ready to hear the truth. Because we are a master at pulling bones, generational curses, and secret loves right out your akashaic closet. So when you're ready, we'll be ready. Hit us up at ZahzahZoe. Now, with these with these unhealed traumatic wounds, with these bad programmings, we kind of get stuck helping other people. We kind of get stuck in trying to catch up with the Joneses. Okay? Because I learned in my journey real recently, being the truth seeker that I am, that most of the people that perpetrate wealth are people who have lived and experienced nothing but heartache, pain, and corruption. A lot of people be keeping up with the Joneses. It's very similar to Krishan Rock. She has always been gifted. She has always been talented. And you can see very obvious she is the generational curse breaker. But because of the connection of her blue face. She's allowing his demonic energies to overpower her demonic energies. And now both of them have went from being bloodline healers in their family to continuing the bloodline generational curses, not only on their level, but whoever else decides to watch and initiate their toxicity. Oh yeah, you follow Blueface and Krishan, you're part of their rituals, bitches. That's another video. These entertainers get paid high-level money to do one thing and one thing only. Keep you stuck in the matrix and following their fuck around and their shenanigans of matrix shenanigans to keep you from the true, hear me now, babies, from the true assignment, which is staying self-focused on you and ascending in this rapture as high as you can go to attain your true highest potential, your true highest timeline. Krishan came from a poor family where she was abused, unappreciated, and never catered to in love, to the point where she grew up being just like her daddy, hitting motherfuckers every time she's upset about some shit, drinking herself into a stupor. You heard me. Drinking herself into a stupor every time she's not happy with what's going on in her life. That's all I'm going to talk about that karmic. Because just talking about that bitch brings me down and takes me to another level where I rise and vibrate higher. Oh shit, music, hey, a music message. I fly above all the haters. 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 That girl, that old SWV singer, I forgot her name. The one who's on the Peach Show, forgot the name. Anyway. Once you learn and stay in the ascension and stop trying to help people and you realize the best way I can help my mom, the best way I can help my whack-ass sister who got herself in her own situation. I didn't do shit. She wrote that fucking spiritual contract by what she did and she not telling you, bitch. Anyway, we choose our karmic return by the spells we speak, by the moves we make, by the side hustles we do in our lives. Most of y'all think it's because of outside energy sources. No, it's literally because of what you did. Hear me now, of what you did, what you've seen, and what you're experiencing, and what demonic energies run your shit. Because most of y'all are being run by demonic energies. I run my legions. They bow at this feet, and everybody else who I fuck with, whether you know it or not. I know who I am. And until you stand on your square and know who you are, whether somebody likes you or whether somebody don't like you, you will always be a lost sheep. Bah, bah. Looking for the sheep herder to help you lead the way, like the blue-eyed Jesus. We are God. If no one hasn't told you. Give me 1 second, you guys. We are God. And once you understand that, then you will highly understand that we ourselves can create anything we desire. You just gotta think it. You gotta feel it. You gotta know it. Yes, thank you, Queen. Candy. That's the name. Candy, yeah. I fly above. You just saying her name helped me fire angel personify the right note. I fly above all the haters. I fly above all the haters. I couldn't remember her name, so I couldn't get the right vibration. As soon as you said Candy, I was able to vibrate the right note. I fly above all the haters. I fly above all the haters. Thank you. Yes, right, right. Because we care so much, because we've been through the bad programming of helping others and not helping ourselves, we get lost in the matrix. You have to make yourself the number one priority. If you do not make yourself the number one priority, you get lost in the mix, lost in the sauce, lost in the matrix. You have to learn that the ascension is the main choice. The ascension is what you need to be focused on. You, your pleasures, your gains. And please understand, your pleasures and your gains may get somebody else upset. As the God you are, you got to deal with your enemies. Because we all got enemies, whether you know it or not. My mom has been my enemy since I was born. My mom is Cruella compared to most of y'all moms. My mom has literally put magic down to 86, not my life, but my message, my passion, my goal in life, which is to share this information. She's been trying to zip my lip for years now. And you'd think she'd get the picture from her not being able to do so. But for years, my mom has been trying to silence me and everything that I share with the collective. She doesn't want people to know that I'm a witch. She doesn't want me to share this information. You guys, hit us up on Patreon and also OnlyFans or YouTube or IG at Dark Goddess 99. By summer of next year, we will be up and running all our master classes. Masterclass 1, how to master your shadow self. Masterclass 2, tapping into your tantric energy body. And that is also included with couples. When couples sign on, when one couple sign on, the other couple is free. And literally, I assist you guys in giving you information on tapping into healing your inner traumas with the person you love. Sorry, no karmic couples allowed. Blessed in fire. Also, last but not least, we have one-to-one consultations. I am a soul healer therapist, so there is a low, flat monthly rate that I offer for 4 sessions a month of one-to-one spiritual consultations. Hit us up at Soul Healer Therapist, at Life Coach Healing Gmail for the information, or at OnlyFans, Patreon, YouTube, and IG at Dark Goddess 99. We're here assisting a nation to raise a new hybrid nation. We thank you for your support. Okay, so you guys, we're coming to a close. The main message is you need to heal, okay? You need to heal. You need to let go. I know the dick was fire. I know the pussy was flames. I know you never felt like this with another person like than this person. I get it. But I advise you let go. Ishera, how can we let go? Yeah, because here you're going to get ways to let go. You're not just going to hear your problems and I'm going to push you along. I'm going to give you ways as the teacher I am to help you. Don't let the amount of people in this room fool you. I'm a high level adept for real. But when you're scrolling through TikTok, stop listening, especially if you're single and by yourself. Stop listening about posts that are about your one. Because if you're single, or if they left you, or if they went ghost, you're single. So you need to start living and breathing as a single individual. Stop watching those posts about your person when you don't have a person. They're not calling you, they're not texting you, they're not talking to you. You just have them cold turkey on your mind. You're single. Stop watching those posts about your person when you don't have a person. Stop watching posts about karmic connections. This will venerate your karmic connections that you don't even see. Y'all don't hear me, no. Pay attention, Linda. Pay attention. Stop getting stuck on thoughts of that person. If you find yourself getting stuck on thoughts of that person, quickly find to do something else. Find to do something else. Find something else to do. If you think about this person, whether it's good or whether it's heavily bad, and you just want to stop thinking about that person, find something else to do. Meditate, dance, go work in your garden, do something, but find something to do, okay? Because keeping within a sad state of wanting and needing somebody is going to draw bad luck into your life. And you have nobody to blame but yourself. Especially if that person you're thinking about don't fuck with you. If that person you're thinking about don't fuck with you, and you have many reasons around you why they don't fuck with you, you're literally being a bad luck magnet for not only you, but for every person who has something to say about that thought that you have in your mind that you haven't spoken about. Don't be the bad luck magnet for your family. You're better off if you don't like that nigga, if you can't stand that nigga, if you hate that nigga. I advise you don't think about that nigga and don't jerk off to that nigga. Because all that's doing is just bringing more bad luck to you. Why? Because you have venerated negative energy about that nigga. Yeah, I know y'all doing it. You girls out there, y'all at night by yourself twiddling away, thinking about that same fool that's with the next bitch somewhere else. Let me tell you right now, you're worth more than that. Stop giving your sexual energy, and you men do it too. Stop jerking off thinking about girls that don't fuck with you. These bird-ass girls that really has done you dirty time and time again. Stop that shit. Because all it's doing is bringing negative energy into your atmosphere. How do you know when you're with a karmic, Ishera? If you're with that person and nothing but bad luck is happening and y'all not fixing shit, y'all not elevating, I don't care how much you love that bitch, she's a karmic. Every time you have sex with that girl, the following day, it's a fucking mess. It's a fucking mess. Every time you lay up with that bitch, the next morning is a mess. She's a karmic. Or he's a karmic. Another thing, you sleeping with that person and you don't like the smell that comes out of them, they're a karmic. I'm hungry. Hold on. I'm hungry. Fat thickness. What up, mama? God loves you. Thank you, baby. God, Jesus, lover. But you must be new. If you don't know, now you know. I'm God, baby. That's how come I know God loves me. Because he's always up inside me. God is always up inside me. And baby, the thing Cosmic Daddy does to me when he's inside me, I can't even help you imagine. But if you join my OnlyFans, we can talk about it. Everything sexual. And we also have our daily tantric readings on our OnlyFans at Dark Goddess 99. Today's snack. I know grapes are not real because they don't got seeds, but for a girl going from vegetarian to vegan, they're one of my favorite meals on some real shit. They're a great midnight snack. You know, when you got that sexual urge and you ain't got nobody to please you. Fruit before bedtime and a little bit of exercise goes a long way. Or stretching, whichever one you want to do. Right. Yeah, let go. So now let's get into the nitty gritty. You guys, I had a problem. Not my soulmate. I had a problem with letting go of my karmic twin flame. To be honest with you, I think in the fucked up situation I was in, I had the best exchange I can or could have had with the karmic twin flame. Because she showed me something that nobody else was able to show me. Like, literally, I could never be mad at her. I guess it's one of those situations I'd fuck around and unaliven everybody around her before I'd unaliven her. That's how much I care about her. But once you understand that every person you love will always have a certain space in your heart, you don't allow the ego-filled thoughts to stress you out. I hate when girls ask, or men even tell their lovers, like, do you still love that motherfucker? Do you still? If they got a heart, hell yeah, they still love that motherfucker. The fuck? They're a part of their akashaic record, their life. And anybody who tries to take away from a past love connection and the love you have for that past love is a whack-ass motherfucker who don't know the true meaning of love. Anyway, she taught me things that I didn't know about myself that literally transmuted me into somebody completely different. And to be honest with you, it made my life a little bit more difficult, but in all actuality, it made me stronger and more resolved in who I am, what I do, how I live. I'm telling you, you know you're connected with a twin flame connection when you're thinking and wanting to do things you've never thought or wanted to do before. But some people are ready for the changes that come with that, and some people are not ready for that change that come with that. And whether you are sacred divine or not, you have to be okay with people's choices. I learned on my journey a long time ago that people make their own choices for them, and you can't control the choices of other people. You can only control your own choices. And if you just take only that before you leave this life, you're gonna be a better person moving forward on some more real shit. Okay? So with that being said, fuck what y'all talking about. I am so proud of myself. I have to say this. Literally, this is an old wig that I literally changed and transmuted and did some new shit with it. And I fucking love it, yo. On some more real shit. I still think I need a little bit of work to do. Not really, but I'm really proud of me with this wig on some more real shit. I'm really proud of me. And, yo, anyway, let me get off the ego. I'm really proud of this wig. I love it. I fucking love it. Fuck what y'all heard. I don't give a fuck if y'all don't like this shit. I fucking love it, yo. For a bitch who's never been taught to cut hair and shit, I fucking love it. Listen, you guys, try something new. Like, try something new. If it fucks up, it's okay. You can always go, because let you know how many wigs I've cut that I fucked up. And I finally cut one and it was actually decent. Like, yo, try something new. Try something new. Try something new, bitches. I'm just saying. Try something new. Oh, yeah. In my journey, I have to start with this. Okay, you guys, I've always been the good girl. Always. I've always been very much so. I've lived a Beyonce life. You know the life Beyonce has lived from when she was young? I've lived that life in the cosmos, meaning, not financially with money, meaning I've always had a protective circle around me. I was never ever around too many people. I'm a bloodline witch for real. I was never allowed, you know, Rapunzel, Rapunzel, let down your hair so I can climb your golden scale. That's always been my life. Excuse me. My stomach is saying thank you for the grapes. Excuse me. That's my brunch, actually. I haven't eaten anything yet. I wanted to do this live first before I started cooking. And literally, I've always been by myself. I lost my virginity at the age of 21. By a man. I lost my virginity by the age of 21. I lost it in my own apartment. Listen, I went to an all-girl parochial school. And I would overhear stories with the white bitches in my school. Shout out to Dominican Commercial. Shout out to all my DC alumni fam on some more real. I would hear girls talk about how they would sneak boys inside their mom's and dad's house and have sex with them. There was this girl, Karen. She was this big bitch, and she was telling a story about how she was fucking her boyfriend, and then her mom came home and she had to get her boyfriend out of the house. I was always different back then. I was chubby and fat and nobody liked me. Literally, even back then, I would be to myself. I would sing to myself. My first crush was with a white girl. Yeah, it was heavy. Anyway, when I heard Karen's story about her trying to push her boyfriend out of the apartment, I was like, I mean, out of her mom's home, I was like, I was always high acidity. That's why this journey has been humbling for me. Being broke for me is the biggest lesson cosmic law can show me, because I've always been tailored. I've always been tailor-made, bitch. You got me fucked up. And mine wasn't just a name. I've always been tailor-made. I've always had a mom and dad who loved me. Some of them, one of them, too much, but we live and we learn. I've always had backing. I remember my mom dropping $3,000 for a radio school that didn't go nowhere because it was a fucking scam. She talks shit about that whole situation till this day. Do you remember the $3,000 I gave you for that school you didn't do nothing with? Mom doesn't understand that with us children, you have to live and learn. You have to grow. You have to go through different situations to be the best you can be. Anyway, you guys, I've always been a prude, I guess you can say. Lost my virginity at 21 in my own apartment because I remember saying to myself in high school, in an all-girl school, that my mama dropped money every year for 4 years, and my mama had 3 girls. It wasn't only until the last girl that my mom ran out of money, because that's when the government started changing shit, and the middle class was literally living like first class for some time in the 70s. Anyway. When you're tailor-made in the cosmos, you're always abundantly taken care of. And usually there ain't. My mom never been in jail. My dad never been in jail. None of that shit. So my life is a little bit different from some other people. And that's okay, because we all are bred from a different life. But now, this world, you even have ghetto people exonerating like they're rich, like they have everything. You come from dirt. But yet you talking shit about a royal god, a royal cosmic millionaire, like on some old world. Anyway, because I was raised a prude, and because I lost my virginity at 21 in my own apartment in Hollywood, at the time I was pursuing my music career. I was a pop rock singer back then, and I wanted to pursue my music career. So I left my home in New York, and I moved to Hollywood to pursue my music career. This is how come I know I would never want to do music in my old age. But I do, thank God to my soulmate, I still tap into the energy vortex of music because it feeds my soul. Nobody gotta like my shit but me. I love how I feel when I work on my music. It keeps me vibrating high. But with that being said, also Spirit was like, we are not gonna serve you to the wolves. They said, and I quote, if they would have had me sign the deal that I was supposed to sign, I would have killed myself. I would have unalivened myself like Amy Winehouse did in her Lifeline. Like Kurt Cobain did. I'm very